Hello everyone, welcome to our new video on universal gates. Now before starting the video, I would like to say that this is the second video on gates used in digital circuits, and before this video I have given an introduction on logic gates. The link of the video is given in the description box. You can click on the link to watch the video. Now this video is about the universal gates. So let's start the video. As we know that the NAND gate and NOR gate, they both are called universal gate. This is because using these two gates, we can implement any Boolean function without the use of any other gate. Means we can implement any Boolean function by the help of using either the NAND gate or the NOR gate. So these two gates, for this reason, are called universal gates, and using these two gates, it comes at very economical and easier to fabricate these two gates, and definitely to construct any digital logic families, these gates are used nowadays. So starting with the NAND gate. The NAND gate, it represents the complement of the AND operation. Now if you look into the truth table of the NAND gate, if you carefully watch into the truth table of the NAND gate, and if you compare it with the AND operation, you find that the outcome, the output of the NAND gate is just complement or opposite that of the AND operation. And the name NAND gate, it has been taken from the abbreviation not an AND, as there are two gates used to construct the NAND gate, the AND gate and the bubble that signifies the NOT gate. So this is the graphical symbol of the NAND gate. There is an AND gate followed by a NOT gate, and it produces the output Y, which is A dot B whole bar. So it produces the output A dot B whole bar. Now, if we move on to the NOR gate, again NOR gate, the output of the NOR gate is just opposite that of the OR operation, and the name NOR gate has been taken from the abbreviation NOT OR. So from this, the name has been taken as NOR gate, and here also a NOR gate is constructed with the help of an OR gate followed by a NOT gate. This bubble is used for NOT operation, and it produces the output as A plus B or A or B complement. So from NAND we got the output A dot B, A and B complement, and from NOR gate we got the output A or B whole complement. Now to prove NAND gate and NOR gate as an universal gate, we are starting from the NAND gate. We have to prove the NAND gate as an universal gate. So to prove the NAND gate as an universal gate, we if we can implement the basic logic gates, which are AND gate, OR gate and NOT gate. If we can implement these three basic logic gate with the help of NAND gate, then definitely we can say that the NAND gate can be treated as a universal gate. So our objective is to construct the NOT gate, AND gate and OR gate with the help of NAND gate. So the first one that we will construct the NOT gate using the NAND gate. Now to construct the NOT gate, all the inputs of the NAND gate are connected to the input signal, this one A. All the inputs of the NAND gate are connected to this input signal A, and which gives the output. Here you can see the output it gives. So in both directions the value A is passing from both ends, and the outcome of the since the outcome of the NAND gate produces A dot A, since both input treated as a dot A whole complement. So according to the law of Boolean algebra, we can rewrite this A dot A as A, and obviously there exists a complement. So the outcome is A complement here. So if we compare this to the NOT gate, we see that in case of NOT gate, if the input is A, we are getting the output as A complement. So here also the input is A and we are getting the output as A complement. So this is how we can implement the NOT gate by the help of using only NAND gate. Our next topic is to implement the AND gate with the help of using NAND gate. Now the AND gate is replaced by the NAND gate with its output complemented by a NAND gate inverter. So these two inputs, this is the first NAND gate. These two inputs are of the first, this is the first NAND gate, and we are getting the output from the first NAND gate is A dot B whole complement. Now again, if we treat this NAND gate, the second NAND gate, which is treated as an inverter in case of a second NAND gate, so both from the both input is equals to A dot B whole complement. Now the output, if we look into the output of the second NAND gate will be A dot B whole complement dot A dot B whole complement, and there is a whole complement of all of the expressions. Now we can rewrite this equation A dot B whole complement and A and B whole complement by simply the help of Boolean algebra as A dot B whole complement, and still here exists another complement, so this one is included. And according to the double negation law, we know that the complement of complement, if there exists a complement of complement, the complement gets cancelled. So the outcome comes A dot B. This implies the operation of the AND gate where A and B are given as an input to the AND gate and the outcome as A dot B. Here also the A and B given as an input to the NAND gate, and we get the outcome as A dot B. So this is how we can implement the AND gate with the help of using only NAND gate. Now our third objective is to just implement the OR gate with the help of using NAND gate. So to implement the OR gate with the help of using NAND gate, for the first and NAND gate, we are using this as a NAND gate inverter to produce the A complement, as we can construct a NOT gate using the AND gate. So far we have construct already and we have proved already we can construct a NOT gate using NAND gate. So here we have construct the NOT gate. So A, which given as an input, becomes A complement here. Similarly here also the B given as an input, we are getting B complement from the output of the NAND gate. Now A complement and B complement, in the third NAND gate, A complement and B complement are given as an input to the third NAND gate. So the outcome, let's calculate the outcome. So since A complement is given as an one input to the third NAND gate and B complement is given as a second input to the third NAND gate, then we will get the equation of the output as A complement and B complement whole complement. We know there exists a De Morgan's theorem, and according to the De Morgan's theorem, A dot B whole complement is equals to A complement dot b complement. So we are just replacing a complement dot b complement with a plus b whole complement. So if we replace this, instead of a complement and b complement, we are writing a plus b whole complement, and still there exists another complement. And again, according to the Boolean algebra law, double negation law, the complements are getting cancelled. So that left the equation only a or b. So with the help of this, with the help of three NAND gates, we can construct an OR gate which is given a and b. You can check here, a and b is given as an input, a and b is given as an input, and as an output we are getting a plus b. So this is how we can construct OR gate using NAND gate. So we have constructed all three basic logic gates and OR and NOT gates with the help of using NAND gate. So since we have constructed all three basic logic gates, so in conclusion we can say that NAND gate can be treated as an universal gate, or NAND gate is basically an universal gate. Now if we can construct these three gates using the NOR gates only, means if we can construct the NOT gate, AND gate and OR gate with the help of NOR gate only, then definitely we can say that NOR gate is also another universal gate. So let's start implementing NOT gate using NOR gate. Again, like NAND gate, the only input A are connected to the both input signal of the NOR gate, and as an output it producing a or a whole complement. So according to the law of Boolean algebra, a or a, we know that a or a is equals to a. So instead of writing a or a, we can write a, and since there is a complement, so it goes a complement. So you can see that with the help of the NOR gate, where a has been given as input, the outcome is a complement, which is similar to NOT gate. So with the help of using NOR gate, we have constructed NOT gate. Now our next target to construct AND gate with the help of using NOR gate. To construct the AND gate with the help of using NOR gate, first we have complemented the inputs, because so far we have know how to construct the NOT gate using the NOR gate. So we have complemented both inputs A and B, and again in two inputs of the third NOR gate, the first input is A complement and the second input is B complement. So the outcome will be A complement or B complement whole complement. Again, according to the De Morgan's theorem, we know that A and B whole complement is equals to A complement plus B complement. So this A complement plus B complement, we can replace this with the help of the De Morgan's law. Instead of A complement plus B complement, we can write this equation A dot B whole complement. And since there is a double negation law exists, so complement of complement gets cancelled, and we left only the output as A dot B. So this is how we can construct the AND gate. Means we can construct the output of the AND gate with the help of using NOR gate. We can implement the operation of the AND gate with the help of using NOR gate. Now, finally, we have to prove implementing the operation of OR gate using NOR gate. Now, again, we required two NOR gate to implement the operation of OR gate. Now, in first NOR gate, input A and B The first NOR gate has two inputs A and B, and we can see the output as A or B whole complement, and this is the input given to the second NOR gate. So A plus B whole complement is given as an input to the second NOR gate, which produces the output. If we look onto the equation, so A plus B whole complement and A plus B whole complement, there is a complement of the whole equation which produces A plus B complement with another complement. And according to the Boolean algebra law, we know that if there exists a double complement, it getting cancelled. So the outcome remains only A plus B. So this is how we can construct the OR operation with the help of using NOR gates only. So we have proved and we have implemented the operations of AND, OR and NOT gate with the help of NOR gates only. So far we have proved that NAND gate is an universal gate, and since we can implement these three basic logic gates with the help of NOR gate, we can definitely say that NOR gate is also another universal gate. So that is why these two gates, NAND gate and NOR gate, are treated as an universal gates. Now in this table, we have summarized that how many gates we are used to create or to implement the basic logic gates using these two universal gates. Now, to create or to implement the NOT operation, in both cases, NAND and NOR, we require only one gate. So to implement the NOT operation, we require only one NAND gate, and to implement the NOT operation, we require only one NOR gate. To implement the AND operation, we require two NAND gates. But in case of NOR, we require it to three NOR gates. To implement the OR operation using NAND gates, we require three NAND gates. To implement the operation OR operation using NOR gates, we require only two NOR gates. So this is all about of universal gates. Now if you like the video, then hit the like button and share the video with others, and don't forget to subscribe the channel and click the notification bell icon for regular updates. Thank you everyone.